You can literally relocate to the United States in a couple of months as a teacher. Sadly, a lot of people don't know this. So this video, I'm going to explain how you can apply for a teaching job in the United States of America and relocate as a foreigner. My name is Pare. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you. Please hit the like button. And if you are new to the channel, please do to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Let's get into this video. Okay, so if you're a foreign teacher looking to relocate to the United States, the first thing you need to understand is that you must meet the immigration, education, and state-specific licensing requirement before you can secure employment in the United States. Unlike some countries like England, Scotland, Singapore, and even Nigeria, all these countries have a single national teaching license. But unlike the US, they don't have a single national teaching license. In the United States, education is controlled at the state level under the 10th Amendment, not by the federal government. This means there are 50 individual state departments of education plus the District of Columbia. Each of them set their own distinct licensing requirements, application fees, exams, etc. Everything is controlled by the state and not the federal body. Okay, so this is how it works. For example, a foreign teacher licensed to teach in Texas cannot automatically teach in New York, for example. They have to go through New York specific licensing requirement or conversion process before they can teach in New York. So for you to relocate successfully, you need to satisfy two requirements. Number one, you need to satisfy the federal visa requirement. And number two, you need to satisfy the teaching standards set by the state where you intend to work. So now let's look at the basic requirement for foreign teachers. So what do you need to make your application a success? I have listed some of these requirements that you need. Let's go through it. It says foreign nationals seeking teaching jobs in the United States will generally need to meet several key requirements. What are these requirements? Number one, applicants should have a university degree equivalent to a 4-year U.S. bachelor's degree in education or in the subject they intend to teach. That is self-explanatory. You need to have a university degree, which is equivalent to U.S. bachelor's degree in the subject that you intend to teach. Number two, you are also required to have at least 2 years of full-time teaching experience and should currently be employed as a teacher or have recently completed an advanced degree. You need 2 years of full-time teaching experience. Number three, strong English language skills is another important requirement. So depending on the program or the employer, applicants have to demonstrate their proficiency through an interview or test such as TOEFL or IELTS. IELTS is very important. If you have not written this, you can plan, prepare, go and write this English language test. Is very important. Number four, a valid driving license is also highly recommended and may be required by some visa sponsors, particularly for teachers working outside major cities. I normally say this, most of the states in the United States, if you don't have a car, it's going to be hard for you to commute to work. So being able to drive is also very important. This happens a lot as well in Canada. There are some places that you live in Canada, if you cannot drive, there's no point of maybe trying to work in those areas because it's going to be very hard and difficult for you. Number five, you must hold a valid teaching license or other credentials to teach in your home country. So if your home country does not issue license, you can get a letter of good standing from an official education authority. This is also a valid document that you need to have. And then the last one, a clean criminal history record and character references verifying professional standing would be required. Yeah, that's the last one. A clean criminal history is very important. So how do you apply for teaching jobs in the United States? Number one, get your foreign qualification evaluated. You need to evaluate your qualification. International applicants may need to have their academic qualification evaluated by an approved credential evaluation agency. The evaluation typically examines an applicant's academic records on a course-by-course basis and determines whether their foreign degree is comparable to U.S. educational standard. So applicants are free to use the recognized evaluation agencies. One of the body is NACES, which stands for National Association of Credentials Evaluation Services. So you can use this to evaluate your qualification to see if you are in a good standing to apply for jobs. Number two, apply through the J1 visa sponsor. This is one of the main routes for international teachers. It's the J1 teacher program. Number three, you can apply through organization designed by the U.S. Department of State to sponsor exchange visitors. These organizations can help match eligible teachers with participating schools and handle the visa sponsorship process. Some designated sponsors include Participate Learning, Educational Partners International, that is the EPI, and then you have the Cultural Visitors and Spirit Cultural Exchange. These are all organizations designated by the U.S. Department of State to sponsor exchange visitors. And then note that the J1 teacher program can allow eligible foreign teachers to work in the US for several years, depending on the terms of their program and their visa. Then number 4, you have to meet the state licensing requirement. After being selected by a sponsor or school, applicants must meet the teacher licensing requirement of the state where you will work. Requirements vary from one state to another. Some states provide temporary or provisional licenses for international teachers, while others may require applicants to complete additional assessment or examination. Foreign teachers may also be required to take U.S. teacher certification examinations, such as the praxis test, depending on the state's rules. Then number 5, when you have completed and tick all the boxes, you can now proceed to the interview to secure your visa. Applicants will have to complete interviews with their sponsoring organization and prospective US schools. Once a school offers an eligible teacher a position and the sponsorship process is completed, the designated sponsor issues a form, which is the DS 2019. The applicant can then use the form to apply for a J1 visa and attend an interview at a US embassy or consulate. So the moment a school offers you a position and all the sponsorship process is completed, they will issue you this form. This is the form that you will use to apply for the J1 visa and attend an interview at a US embassy. It's just a very simple process. So this is another important information that you really need to know. What are the subjects with high demand for teachers in the United States? If you don't understand this, you might struggle to land that job in the United States. So to improve your employment prospect, you need to specialize in areas where so many of these US schools face shortages. They do face a whole lot of teacher shortages. That is why they came up with this program. They want to fill those gaps where they have shortages. So if you are not applying with this understanding, you might struggle to land that employment. Right, I'm going to tell you the 4 areas that many US schools face shortages. The first one is STEM, that is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Specialize on this area or you push your application in this area. You will have more advantage. The second one is special education. So what is special education? I did a little bit of research, so let's go through it. Special education, often called special ed or SEND, that is SEND. It stands for Special Education Needs and Disabilities. This is a tailored teaching and support designed to help children and young people with learning difficulty, physical disabilities, or other individual needs reach their full potential. It provides resources that go beyond special classroom methods. Special education addresses 4 main types of challenges. You are looking at communication and interaction. You are looking at cognition and learning. You are looking at social, emotional, and mental health, and then sensory and physical needs. That is a simple definition and understanding of special education. The key word there is learning difficulties and physical disabilities. Then the third one is dual language and language immersion programs. This is where you teach academic subjects to students using 2 different languages. Then the last one is languages such as Spanish and Mandarin. So those are the 4 key areas. Teachers with qualification and experience in these areas are definitely going to find more opportunities. Don't forget, eligibility and demand will vary by states and the school district. So try and do a little bit of research on this. Try as much as possible to check the requirement of the state which you intend to teach in the United States. Also try and do a little bit of research to understand the specific visa sponsor before you start your application process. Bear in mind that requirements may differ significantly. Alright, so that's the video for you. Let me know what you think about this. I came across this information and I thought I should do a little bit of research on it and share, because a lot of people don't know this. So many opportunities abound in the Western countries. A lot of people don't know, and this is just another one. So if you're a teacher, or if you know anyone that is a teacher that is considering or thinking of relocating to the United States, they've gotten their 2 years work experience, they have their bachelor's in a particular field where they are teaching, and some of the other requirements which I have mentioned in this video, you can just send this video for them. Tell them to look at this, research on this, understand more. I've mentioned where they can apply for jobs and so many other stuff. They can give this a shot and hopefully something positive will come out for them. All right, so that's the video for you. And like I said, if you are new to the channel, thank you. Please do well to like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace and love. Boom.
This could be good for me. Lately I was feeling like I need a purpose, but when you talk to me, give me the impression that I won't scratch your surface. And I could walk for days, searching for your praise. But is it even there to find? Is there a chance for me to win your memories? Will I slowly lose my mind? Lost in your maze, stuck in your gaze. How can I get out? I'm out of time to make you mine.